This right here, folks, is a common species out here. It's called a root. Out here in PA, we deal with these all the time.
Rutabaga.
Yep. That along with its brothers, shale and clay. Okay. So right now, I'm going to show you how we deal with this root.
Oh,
Hopefully, this is just it.
show that root what you're made of. Oh,
Hard work. Nothing we can't handle here. Oh.
woo!
Here's the rest of it. That's only 4 inches down. 9 times out of 10 here in PA, we deal with roots, clay, rock.
The number one thing when concreting posts to keep it from frost heaving, you want to make sure you have at least 6 inches of soil on top of the concrete. You don't want to fill this hole all the way up, because that's just asking for it to freeze and pop up. Right now, I got the concrete about 6 inches from the top of the hole. It's crucial to keep at least 6 inches or more. I wouldn't go too much more than that of dirt to insulate the concrete from frost heaving. Also, you got to have the proper depth. Around here, we shoot for 32 to 36 inches. That should be good enough to keep you past the frost depth. Now, these posts are a little bit shorter than that, so as long as you dig deeper, you should be safe. Dig deeper, insulate the top. You shouldn't have to worry about no frost. Right now, I'm sliding the post down into the concrete. I filled the hole, like I said, about 6 inches up. This is hollow, so it slides right down in really easy. And this allows you to plumb the post fairly easy, to be honest with you, to the string. And once you get that first post set plumb this way, for the most part, it stays pretty well plumbed. And then it also allows you to fine tune the height. So you can see over here, say I wanted to keep my height here, I'll come here with my little beater. I'll go through and I'll beat it, and I'll look at it, and I'll catch my grade here. Obviously, this got to come down a little bit more. We got a little bit of a hump there, so you can either dig out a hump or just stay up a little bit and kind of roll over the hump, your preference. Once we do that, we're going to screw the panel into the post and plumb it to the string, fill it with dirt, pack it, move on to the next one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called racking the gate. As you can see, you get a little bit of sagging sometimes, especially with wider gates. These are 5-foot wide gates, and sometimes they just don't line up. You get it close over here, you get it looking good, you get it looking good over there, and for some reason they just don't line up. So what we're going to do is we're going to rack it, and that means we're going to take this ratchet strap and we're going to tighten it, and it's going to actually lift the gate. And you'll see that here in a little bit. And you can usually rack it a couple inches, but you have to go pretty high. And essentially kind of what it does really is just bend the metal a little bit just to make them line up a little bit better and look a little bit cleaner. So that's what we're going to try to do. This isn't far off, so we shouldn't have any issues here. with getting this to match up a little bit better. All right, as you can see, it's lifting it up ever so slightly. Sometimes you gotta do this a couple times to get it to actually stay in position. Like I said, all you're doing is you're bending it. So, since I got a double gate, it's a little more difficult, but you can see how high I am here. So we'll drop it and we'll see what happens here. Like I said, we'll have to do it a couple of times. That's what I'm shooting for, right there. As you can see, it worked out pretty dang good, to be honest with you. As long as you're not trying to go too much. I said like a couple inches max. If I had a couple inch difference on a rail or something like that, I honestly would just weld the gate to that slope and try to do this. But since we only had to go up like a quarter of an inch, it wasn't too bad. Worked out pretty good. Did take us at least probably 3 or 4 times ratcheting it, getting it really high, letting it drop. And like I said, all you're doing is you're bending that aluminum ever so slightly to match this grade and get it flowing good.